On today's report card, I'm going to be reviewing two anime classics directed by acclaimed Japanese anime director Shinichiro Watanabe. Hi, this is Cloud98, and this is what I call the Cowboy Champloo Special. We start off this special with a review of an anime classic considered by many as one of the best, if not the best anime series of all time, Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop takes place in the distant future and tells the story of the lives of the crew of the derelict spaceship Bebop, mainly a former hitman and a former detective turned space bounty hunters or cowboys. They're later joined by a vamp of a felon, a hacker with gender issues, and a mutt. Together they try to live a peaceful coexistence inside the Bebop while scouring the heavens in search for the scum of the universe and taking them down, all for truth, justice, and a hefty bounty. Now, Cowboy Bebop differs from most other anime in that it doesn't follow a central theme all throughout the series. Instead, each episode, or session as it's called in Cowboy Bebop, has its own unique and interesting story to tell. I also noticed that some of the episodes here are parodies of great movies like Casablanca and The Godfather. There was even one particular episode that looks like it was a tribute to the original Alien movie. I also like the fact that the characters here are well defined, interesting, and appealing. Even the villains have a mysterious aura that makes me want to know more about them. The art and animation is very fluid. Considering that this was done in the late 1990s with very little CGI and most of them hand-drawn art, I find the quality of the animation amazing. And the music, whew, it totally blew me away. Every time I watch Cowboy Bebop, I always watch it from the start, just so I can listen to Yoko Kanno and the Seatbelts opening number again and again and again. And it's not just the opening theme. Cowboy Bebop's eclectic mix of jazz, classical music, and the blues makes its soundtrack, in my opinion, the best anime soundtrack of all time. A while ago, I said that many people consider Cowboy Bebop as one of the best anime series of all time, and I tend to agree with them. I give Cowboy Bebop a final grade of A. From the near future, we travel back in time to the distant past, the feudal Japan circa 1700s to 1800s. This is my review of the anime classic Samurai Champloo. Samurai Champloo tells the story of a vagabond pirate and a ronin or wandering samurai, each with their own unique fighting skills and with a desire to slit each other's throats. Both of them are hired by a pre-teenage girl. Together they travel across Japan in search for the samurai who smells of sunflowers. Now mind you, this is not your typical samurai story. There are a lot of modern day elements incorporated into this series, and when I say modern day, I mean beatboxing, rapping, hip-hop, graffiti, breakdancing. The series also gives reference to certain events in Japanese history and tends to be informative at times. There are also several comic elements to this series, although I feel that some comic sequences are a bit flat. As for characterization, much of the focus here in Samurai Champloo is on the three main characters. And while the two fighters are interesting in that they present stark contrasts to each other, both in fighting skills as well as in attitude, the character of the preteen age girl appears bland and stereotypical. The animation was pretty good, although it's not as eye-poppingly spectacular or fluid as that of Cowboy Bebop's. The music is the series' strong point. I was surprised and pleased to see the opening number of the series, a rap song, and in English. Whether it be a comic moment or an action highlight, the music does capture the mood of the series. Overall, while Samurai Champloo is not as brilliantly crafted and as beautiful as its predecessor, Cowboy Bebop, it's still a great work to watch. I give Samurai Champloo a final grade of A-. This is Cloud98 for Cloud's report card saying, bang! Sayonara, see you real soon.